Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a cool tag for day 12 of Vlogmas, and that is the 12 Days of Christmas book tag. This was created by Lizzie Loves Books, and I thought this would be fun to do it on this particular day, so let's just get right on into it. So, first question, a partridge in a pear tree, favorite standalone. My favorite standalone this year by far was Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This just is a really great story about two very different characters that I've ever read in YA. These two characters live in very different lives, and they're both misfits, and I just think this is a great love story that I think everybody should read. So yeah. Two turtle doves, fictional OTP/ship. And for this question, I am going to say Malik from the Mortal Instruments series. I really love Magnus and Alec so much. This is probably, like, Magnus and Alec are probably my favorite couple out of the series by far. I know that's a lot to say because everybody also loves Clace and Sizzy so much, but really Malik is just my favorite couple out of the series by far, and I love them. Three French hens, sorry, can't talk, favorite trilogy. This series I'm going to mention is by far not only my favorite of 2015, but it makes it in my list of favorite series of all times. And that is the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. I love this series so much. I love the story in this. I love, would you stop making paw marks over there? I'm busy. I love the story so much. I love the characters so much. I even love the time and place that the story is taking place, which is in the 1800s in London. I even prefer this particular series over the Mortal Instruments series, so I just love them so much. For Calling Birds, favorite fictional beast/character. Character slash beast is Peeves from the Harry Potter series. I think he's a very cool character, and I'm really bummed that he is not in the films at all. And it's weird because I can't really, like, when I was reading it the first time around, the books the first time around, I was having a hard time, like, how do you picture a poltergeist? Because I've never really seen, I just don't know how would you picture a poltergeist in your head. But Peeves is such a funny character. He's one of my favorite, he's like one of my favorite funny characters in the series, and I just love Peeves for that. He always makes me laugh. Do not hijack in this camera. Thank you very much. I just wish he was in the films, that way we can see how funny he is and how ridiculous he is and how to picture a poltergeist. 5 golden rings show 5 golden books. I don't really have particular golden books, but here they are. I have 2 golden books. This one's not even mine, it's my brother-in-law's, but it's Clash of Kings by George R.R. Martin. This is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. Well, it's kind of golden, not really. Not the whole cover is golden. Struck by Lightning by Chris Colfer. And The Help by Catherine Stockett. And then Artemis Fowl by Ian Colfer. Number 6, 6 Geese a-Laying. Rotten Egg. What's your least favorite book? Oh man. If you like this book, I'm sorry if it's your favorite book or whatever, but it just wasn't my favorite at all. I thought this book was incredibly boring, and that is An Abundance of Catherines by John Green. The only reason I'm probably... Can I help you? Excuse me. Come here. Come here. I have somebody who's gonna like crash into my video. I'm sorry, guys. Avery, are you serious, dude? Really? Okay, wait, hang on. You gotta come over. Why do you gotta do this while I'm filming, huh? Come here. Come over here. Sit. 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 Thank you. Okay, in case you can't see his face, I'm gonna move this, but this is Avery. If you watched me from the very beginning, you know who he is, but in case you're new, this is my sister's dog, and he's currently hijacking my video. We'll see how long he stays here. But anyways, this is my least favorite book of 2015. I just think it's not that great. I thought the only reason I'm probably keeping this is because it's by John Green, and yeah, sorry, guys, sorry. Okay. Seven Swans a-Swimming show a book with water on the cover. And I picked Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. There's just a simple water in the cover. That's all I picked. That's it. Nothing much to say. Except it was a great book. Okay. Oh my god, Avery. He's sitting on my lap and his bone is like crushing my leg right now. But anyways, I'm still gonna do this video. You look so cute in this video, Avery. I'm glad that people are gonna see you. 8 Maids a-Milking. What fictional food do you wish you could taste? Okay. I can't reach for the book right now because the dog is sitting on my lap right now, but I'm gonna mention Harry Potter again, but it's not a food, it's a drink, and it's butterbeer, and you can now get butterbeer at Universal Studios, either in Florida or California now, so whichever park I go to first, I am definitely gonna try butterbeer, whichever park I go to. So hopefully that would be incredibly soon, because I really want to try that drink. Okay, 9 ladies dancing. Favorite dance between 2 characters. It's just, this might be it's not even a huge spoiler, but this is just a little spoiler for this book that I'm gonna mention, and that is Cal and Mare in The Red Queen. I just love the simple dance scene that has taken place in this book. It's not a huge scene, but I love how, well, it is kind of a huge scene. But I just love how this particular dance scene between these 2 characters, I just love how these 2 characters have this small little dance scene between each other, and it's just such a cute scene. I just love it so much. It was one of my favorite scenes in this book, and yeah, that's all I gotta say. 10 Lords of Leaping, favorite book-to-movie adaptation. I've pretty much given much thought into recent, like, what is my favorite book adaptation movie? And I just came to that conclusion recently that it is my favorite book-to-movie adaptation ever, and that is Divergent. I thought this adaptation was so close to the book, and I totally wish that the other movies would be so close to the books as possible. But in the way the direction is going with these movies, it looks like it's not going to be that way, but I just love how close the first movie was, at least close to the book, and yeah. 11 Piper's Piping, favorite book-to-movie adaptation soundtrack. Okay, so the soundtrack that I picked, I mentioned earlier in another tag, like earlier this year, and it is by far the best soundtrack I ever listened to. It's like my favorite movie soundtrack ever, and that is the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry if you're hearing clanging over there. My dog is eating right now, and he just feels like he wants to eat right now. So I chose this particular soundtrack, even though the movie makes me cringe half the time I'm watching it. But you can't deny how incredible this soundtrack is. It has great artists and great music in this particular soundtrack and the film. And they have like the songs in the soundtrack have great spots in the film also, that you just can't deny how amazing this CD is. And it is currently nominated for a couple of Grammys, which I'm not surprised given to how amazing the soundtrack is. And yeah, it's just one of my favorite soundtracks ever. I do listen to it quite often, more so than I listen to the movie, or like watch the movie, so yeah. And then 12 Drummers. Drumming, it's the end of the song, what is your favorite book ending? And so I picked The Ruby Circle by Rochelle Mead. I just thought this particular ending was so good. Not just like the particular ending to the book, but in general as a great ending to a series and to a world. In case you don't know, this is the last book for the Bloodline series to the spin-off series of Vampire Academy. I just thought in general this, not only the particular ending to the book, but as a whole book in general, that this was a great ending to a series, even though there was a few like open endings there, but not particular, and let's leave you with certain questions. But I just love how this was a great ending to a great series, and overall like ending to a world that we're probably not going to see for a while. I'm really hoping Rochelle decides to write more books to this series, because I really do love this world so much. I love these characters also, and I'm hoping in the near future Rochelle decides to write more books. I'm really hoping, because that was it for this tag. I'm not particularly gonna tag anybody. If you do, go on right ahead, but that is it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my other social medias, links down below. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great morning, noon, and night. Goodbye!